Hello, my name is Jane Goodall. I am famous for my long-term study of chimpanzees. I made a difference in the world by starting the longest wildlife research project. When I was a child, my father gave me a stuffed animal chimpanzee named Jubilee, and my favorite movie was Tarzan and Jane. I also dreamed about living in the wild with animals. Did you know that I didn't have enough money to go to college? But I persisted and I stuck with my dream. And in 1957, I boarded a boat to go study chimpanzees in Africa, where I actually was the first to name them real names instead of giving them numbers. Okay, now I'm going to share with you my poster. Here's my biography poster. The person I studied, of course, was Jane Goodall. And this person is famous for science and new ideas, being the first, and courage. Read all about Jane Goodall. To learn more about this incredible person, check out this book I wrote. Once upon a time, there lived a girl who was brave, intelligent, and dreamed of living in the wild with chimpanzees. Here's a portrait of her. She was born in 1935, and she is still alive today. If this person's story turned into a movie, I would call it Chimpanzee Family. And here, Jane was born in 1935, and her father gave her a stuffed animal named Jubilee. Here's another picture, and the caption reads, Jane loved animals and went to Kenya to study them in their natural habitat. And here it says, the caption, Jane learned chimps are very similar to humans. And this was a huge, huge revelation. The movie below shows 3 important scenes from Jane Goodall's life. Okay, those are my 3 scenes. And then at the bottom here, I have a quotable quote. What you do makes a difference, and you have to decide what kind of difference you want to make. That's a quote by Jane Goodall. And I think it means what our actions are will make a difference in the world. So you really have to think about what choices you make before you do them. Life lesson, treat humans and nature kindly. That's something important that I learned from Jane Goodall. In 5 words, the 5 words that describe this person are courageous, intelligent, compassionate, adventurous, and brave. One final fact is Jane changed the world because she saw something different. Some of the resources or the books that I used for my project include Little People, Big Dreams, and then a biography on Jane Goodall. Okay, thank you for listening. Now I'm going to ask you my one question, and this the audience will get a chance to answer. What was the name of the stuffed animal that Jane Goodall's father gave her when she was young? And at this point, you would begin to answer or call on friends in the audience to answer the questions. Okay, second graders, this is an idea, an example of what your project, when you present, will look like and will sound like. You'll want to make sure that you're talking in a clear voice, looking at your audience, and you want to make sure that when you have your poster up, you are talking about yourself like you were that person. Now, don't forget that you need to memorize this part when you are speaking as if you are your historical figure. You can memorize the outline, the hello, my name is, I am famous for, I made a difference in the world by, and when I was a child, lastly, did you know a cool fact? That is in the biography outline that was included on the at-home learning calendar. Okay, there is a sneak peek, and we can't wait to see your presentations, friends.